from Denver. This will be fielded inside the 5. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball, and if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. A high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. They don't want to waste this outstanding field position on this opening drive as they come up on 3rd down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Nine yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
2nd and 1. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. They tried the throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early, but it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great play there. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Steelers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Boswell good with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Takes it at the 7. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So 1st and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos at their own 24. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. The numbers for him from a week ago, 17 carries, 103 in the yardage department.
And the way they ran the ball in last week's game has to be satisfying to their entire staff because they're seeing not just a back gain big yardage, but they're seeing an offensive line really in sync.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And Pittsburgh with 6 defensive backs in the game here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Fielded at the 33. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
All right, Charles, we've spoken about this offense plenty, how great they've been all year. 9-0 now, into the back half of the season. Super Bowl favorites, without a doubt. I think everyone agrees on that. What do you think is the thing that most stands between them and a perfect season?
I think it's themselves. I think it's their team, how they approach things, how they conduct themselves during the week, practicing, getting ready, and then going out and playing. Can't take your foot off the gas pedal at this stage. Doesn't matter if it's a weak team you're playing or not. Look, when I talk with one of the best golfers of all time, he told me he never played against the field. He just played against himself and his own standard.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. A great effort there. His 11th touchdown of the year. Extra point put through by Boswell, and it's now 14-0. That time a 6-play drive, and it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This one taken just inside the 10. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Here's Wilson. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. And before they can run this 3rd down play, we're going to get a timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
Taken from just outside. Now a hit and a loose football. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
Here's 2nd and 8. Over the middle, it's complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 17-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got it. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll look to throw again. And Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Steelers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Boswell good with the extra point, and it's now 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
On 3rd and 1, Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Wilson. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Wilson. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. The Broncos send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. This is taken at the 15. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll come out throwing here on first down. For Kidder here, it's complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there and picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
This will be caught inside the 10. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw again. And he can't hang on to it. And the screen never got started.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Flushed out right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
So So first and goal quickly turns into fourth and goal, and then fourth and goal turns into no points whatsoever.
That's a very disappointing sequence of events right there. And I, for one, would not want to be the kicker who has to run over to his head coach and explain that one.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. There's Moody with another catch. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 21-0 our score after one. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, Wilson. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. From the 17, here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 6. Man open, it's St. Brown. He's got it. Touchdown! Amon-Ra St. Brown from 19 yards away. And the Broncos are able to cut into that deficit. Lutz with the extra point, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it culminates in a touchdown by the Broncos. This will be fielded inside the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 46. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 33. Back to throw here. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Working with a 2nd and 4. They'll look to throw here. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. And he comes back with one complete. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, and they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. And it's caught. And the Steelers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. He'll look to throw. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. From a yard out. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away. Fielded right around the 8. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive. So we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Wilson to throw. That's complete. It's Greg Dulcich. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 45-yard line. Here's Wilson. Flush to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Wilson. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 27-yard line. Now a handoff looking right. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Throwing is Wilson. And his throw is incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now it's Wilson, and that is incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. A throw over the middle, taken in. And the offense moving quickly to the line. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And in for the Steelers touchdown. A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Steelers continue to pull away here in this first half. Boswell good with the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Takes it at the 7. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now they got to get to the line quickly. On first down, Wilson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Boswell for the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got... He rifles one that's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
They'll throw now on the final play. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there as as time expires in the first half. And the Steelers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. Pulls it in at the 13. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot. Pretty unlikely, but you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
Only able to gain a couple there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Now it's Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And they'll run the option to start the drive. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 60 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Running right, Jones. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. Pushing and fighting his way in for a Steeler touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers are pouring it on. Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Pulls it in at the 13. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. To throw is Wilson. That's complete to Mooney. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. this all the way down to the 9. Fifth catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. From the gun, it's Wilson. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown. Extra point now by Boswell. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Pulls it in at the 13. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball. And it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. The option to give to Williams here. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Now Wilson. And this will be caught by Mooney. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 38-yard line. It's Williams. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Wilson. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So roughing the passer, and this is a unit, Charles. They hold their breath every time they see their quarterback go down and get hit like that.
Yeah, they understand how important these last couple of months are for this team. They can ill afford to have anything happen to him if they want to accomplish their goals.
Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7. Operating from the gun. Wilson. Now this airmail to the sideline. It's incomplete. And there don't appear to be any flags forthcoming. Maybe a little fortunate. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Lutz good on the extra point. So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter. Fielded just outside the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Still comfortably on top, third quarter, as they start things here with a 1st and 10. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Room here to run. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. 123 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a first down to boot. Now Jones. And they give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. From the 10. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. Back to throw. Wilson. And some room to roam now. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. A great effort there. With his 3rd touchdown so far, number 13 now on the year. And the Steelers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that, so he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. And here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. From midfield now, here's Wilson. Across the middle, he's got it complete to St. Brown. From the 44, Wilson. That's complete. It's Okuwebunam. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. Looking to throw. Wilson. Finding more on the out route for the completion. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Back to throw. Wilson. This will be caught at about the 6. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up second down. Operating from the gun. Wilson. Touchdown, Broncos. Greg Dulcich, his first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Lutz with the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Fields it right around the goal line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
On second down, they'll run it here. And he'll be tackled right on the midfield logo. 151 yards rushing for him so far in this one as he nears 1,400 for the year. The offense on third down tonight, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. They're looking at third and a few inches. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlinesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. That's into a crowd and intercepted. And the Broncos are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. So first and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos at their own 46. After the interception, here's Wilson. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
On first and 10, it's Wilson. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Ball on the 42 as they come up second and 10. Here's Wilson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 27-yard line. Looking to throw. Wilson. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Open man right side is St. Brown. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be second down. To throw again is Wilson. And he wisely will throw that one away. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Now Lutz for the field goal try. Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. They pass up the three, fake it. It doesn't work. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 193 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll wind up picking up about 4 as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to convert on third and short yardage with a gain of 4. They'll go again to Jones. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. All runs on this drive so far. It's first and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Hill. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another nice gain, 16 yards there at a first down again. An inside give to Jones. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be second and goal. They'll try again with Jones. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line.